Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here. Stepping in, Steve Finley. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to Matt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kingman at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Got him.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Gonzalez.
In now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in there.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looked shaky at best.
So here's Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. A pause and the 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. And that misses, ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Luke Weaver will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Bryant. Sandberg.
And now pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. In his career, Sandberg possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a pop-up now. Ahmed waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Kingman.
Set to get his day started, Dave Kingman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped to third. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Luke Weaver. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Lee. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
2-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0. Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count, 3-2. Three runs already home here. And there's a base hit on the line. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cubs nothing. The next Cub up, Ernie Banks, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. One and two now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1.
Pull, that's inside.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
One and 2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Vogt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here now's the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Finley is right there, one down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bryant.
So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now in the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Steve Finley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-1 home.
That's out.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kingman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. To 2-2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
3-2.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yu Darvish will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Yu Darvish.
Michael Lee will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Back goes Kingman. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
1-0 the count. Runners on first with one down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front, 6-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Cubs,
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. To hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Fred.
Alex Young trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 49, Alex Young.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 delivery. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Young, a 25-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 6-1. Dakota Mekas is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. No hits to this point.
Stephen Vogt.
From the stretch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Eduardo Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And a ball 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 49, Alex Young.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Peralta.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Mecas, a right-hander who goes 6 foot 7 inches tall. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-1. Yohan Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There now is Gonzalez. One away.
The right fielder, number 10, Jay Kingman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Kingman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Lays off 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Banks is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Steve Finley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0. Now, inside. Ball 3.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm and he puts this throw right on the money.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Banks. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
In now, Luis Gonzalez.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. Finley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit.
The pitcher, number 35.
Javier Bryant will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryne Sandberg. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Dan Winkler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Into the box, Christian Walker, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Driven nicely into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. Two and one.
2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Starling Marte.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Nope. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Walker rounds third and is digging for the plate. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ryan Tepera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Steve Finley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
From the stretch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Slider laid off for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in, Michael Lee, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 12 and the Cubs 1. Stephon Crichton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
number
here.
58, Stephon Crichton.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Williams. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10, Jay Kingman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 1-2 now. Left side. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Walker.
In now, Christian Walker. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Kingman's there to make the catch, 1 away.
Now back, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
In now, Stephen Vogt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Ready with the 0-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Right side hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Victor Caratini will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed has it, and with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Young earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Fergie Jenkins struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.